Yeah, thank you very much. And I think this comes to the close of the symposium, and as an organizer of this symposium, UNESCO considers that this symposium has reached its objectives, in terms of sharing knowledge, research findings, results, experiences, best practices on new innovative methodologies, policy approaches to water quality management and water quality monitoring. It also reached its objective in terms of facilitating and disseminating knowledge which is available in different parts of the world, and also sharing it with colleagues and peers in other parts of the world. I think it's also reached its objective in terms of promoting scientific collaboration and networking among researchers in different parts of the world, from like north-south or south-south scientific collaboration. I really sincerely hope that from this symposium you have built many collaboration opportunities along with the lines or maybe common research interest areas. And I also think this symposium, most importantly, have achieved its, and very successfully achieved its objective to contribute to the enhancement of national capacities to improve water quality monitoring in the post-2015 framework, because that will be the main challenge that the countries will face when the 2015 Sustainable Development Goals will start to be implemented from next year, because UNESCO will make use of your knowledge, information that you shared here in this room, and we will get back to you to have your contributions in an appropriate form to disseminate it outside this room with the broader water professionals, experts, and researchers, and as well as with policymakers. So we will discuss and find the most appropriate way how we make the best use of the knowledge and experience and best practices you have shared with us. And also, I would like to conclude my concluding remarks by saying that I hope you would agree with me that this symposium was a success. And the success was not because of the organizers, but because of you, because of your contributions. And I really would like to highlight that the quality of the contributions to the symposium was really high. And I think you would agree with this, because you attend many symposiums, but you would not find the collection of these high-quality researchers, high-quality contributions in a meeting of this type. So it was really good. And also the contributors, and you were all experts and scientists, well-known scientists in this field. That's what I really felt. So I really would like to thank you for your contributions, for your interest to contribute to UNESCO work, and for your availability to travel long ways to Japan, and for some on short notice. And among the participants, we also had members of the UNESCO Water family. I would like to thank Professor Jan White, our Vice President for Asia and Pacific of Intergovernmental Council of International Hydrological Program of UNESCO, for his dedicated and very interesting discussions and contribution to this symposium. Also, IHP National Committee of Benin. And we had the representatives of UNESCO Water Center in Egypt and in Nigeria. We have our UNESCO, not water, but UNESCO family member, if I may say, the Deputy Permanent Delegate of Nigeria to UNESCO. It is a very rare occasion to have, I would like to say again, have diplomats among us. And actually, Mr. Okafor was one of the most active participants of the symposium. Maybe next time we will invite you not as a diplomat, but as a water expert. I think you have been so interested in this topic. And of course, we also had the representation of UNESCO water chairs. Professor Makichu Zimura, who is the UNESCO water chair holder on groundwater management, hosted by Tsukuba University and Mongolian Academy of Sciences. And my sincere and most deepest thanks should go to Professor Yasuke Yamashiki, co-organizer and host from Kyoto University, and to his team, Kasi, Sheila, and more than 20 volunteers. Because if this symposium had run so smoothly. And then if everything you requested were available and everything was organized in so well way, it is thanks to Professor Yamashiki and to all the volunteers, and I think they deserve a really good big round of applause. And I would like to present this souvenir of the 70th anniversary of UNESCO to Professor Yamashiki to thank you. And I also would like to thank our co-host from Japan, Lake Biwa Environmental Research Institute, who also very generously, kindly organized the field trip, which was also one of the most interesting elements of this symposium, the tour on Lake Biwa and a visit to Lake Biwa Environmental Research Institute and to the Yanagashi water purification plant. I also would like to thank the colleagues from the Kyoto University media who have registered and recorded the whole symposium and will continue to work to make these your contributions available through this on open course on Kyoto University website. And I also would like to thank my colleague, Mr. Ignacio de Regibus, who has worked so hard over the past few weeks to put together the program of this symposium and who has been constantly in contact with Professor Yamashiki and with many of you. And also my colleague, Ms. Georgette Gobina, who is not here with us, but who has been instrumental in ensuring the logistics and your travels to Kyoto. And also our intern, Ms. Jaeyoung, maybe you know this name by email. She is an intern with us at UNESCO, but she worked so hard on this meeting, but she's not here. And I think she also has contributed to the success of this symposium. And with this, I would like to thank you once again. It was my pleasure to meet many of you here for the first time here, and I really hope that our collaboration will continue for many years in the future. And I also would like to have you contributing to UNESCO activities on water quality, and we would like to make use of your expertise, knowledge, and to share it with the rest of the world. And with this, I would like to thank you, and then I would like to wish you to have safe trips back home. Thank you.